Hello everyone, this is Mooman. This is my first video. You all can call me Mooman or James, if you'd like. I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit. Alright, I lied, I'm gonna turn down the music a lot. I did play the game a little bit to get to know how it works. This is Pathfinder, The Wrath of the Righteous. This is the first episode of that, and this is the first video on my channel. I'll skip most of this setup stuff here. So I will get back to you when the interesting stuff happens.
My wounds pile on.
Alright, so this is the character that we will be playing with. He is Cole, the neutral good half-orc. I chose his class as Mad Dog Barbarian. We will have a Mastodon follower? Yes, Mastodon, not follower, animal companion. And our god is Caden Kalane. I'm probably butchering that, but he is god of luck and drunkards. So let's begin. I don't know if I said it already or not, but this is my first video on the channel and first episode of the series. I plan on playing this through with you guys. Most loading screens I'll cut out unless I'm, have something interesting to say during them that I can't say during the actual game. I played just a little bit of it to see how controls work, but I saw they seem to be very similar to the other game that was made by this studio called Pathfinder Kingmaker, which I did play, though I probably won't put it up on the channel. Let's see here. I've got, I don't know, a lot on my mind. This is, I'm kind of nervous. But yeah. Cole is a barbarian. I've decided that he was raised by his human mother. And though he is a barbarian, just because his fighting style is violent, he very much does like people. He is not a mean-spirited person, though I did give him an aggressive voice.
Hey, somebody! We got a wounded fighter. Can we get a healer over here?
My, would you look at this? But why would you drag a wounded fighter into the middle of the festival square? Couldn't he be carted off somewhere else, like, oh, I don't know, an infirmary? Or an accommodating ditch?
Oh, I think I might have skipped something.
Make room, everyone. Step back. Now, what's the matter? What happened to him? The wound looks nasty. Who did this to him?
Demons, Prelate. We found him barely alive outside the walls of Canabris.
Just in case you wanted to see what was going on. or know any of the back story. I've read most of that
Balls, you
already.
say? Enemy doesn't usually stray so close to the city. Must fortify the defenses. And you, hold fast. Don't die. We'll see you right. We'll get you patched up now. But first, you there, guard. Take his weapons. Bearing arms is not permitted during the festival. Wounded or not, everyone must abide by the rules. He can get his things back after the festival. O Inheritor, leader of our troops, the sharpened edge of our blades and the unyielding strength of our armor, Iomade, I beseech you, grant your mercy. Heal his wounds.
I won't give up that easily.
Here,
That's
here.
the voice I'm
That's
gonna
the
give him.
Crusader
It's just
spirit.
I don't know.
My
Seems to
powers
fit
are not
him,
enough
the
here.
character I've made.
Someone call for Terendelev. You there. Yes, you. Stop dithering and gawping and make yourself useful. Go and get Terendelev.
That's a wonderful name.
Prelate, surely there is somebody else here better suited to running errands.
I keep forgetting I have to press
I'll
X.
get her! Terendelev! Has anyone seen Terendelev?
I'm not even certain y'all can hear me.
Be quick about it before it's too late. Now, who are you? I don't remember seeing you before, and I have an excellent memory for faces.
I'm a traveler. I was just passing by.
Just passing by? And how am I to know that you're not a demon spy? Or worse?
Do I look like a demon? Jeez. I also made him kind
My
of
dear
stupid.
prelate, please, for the sake of the festivities, stop interrogating this poor man. He has been through enough already. Go on. I'll take care of him.
All right, as you wish. You are our protector, and a dragon at that. So I shall defer to your wisdom. But be on your guard. I've been informed he was wounded near Canabris. That means the demons are prowling just outside the walls, and the city is crawling with their spies. Others may be able to relax on this holiday, but not you or I. Not the defenders of this city.
This dude has a stick up his butt. Though,
I
like,
loose
that.
the grudging grip of pain. Cast off the veil of suffering flesh. Let light and life go forth in triumph to repel the skulking shade of death. There.
That's interesting, though. She is a dragon in human form. I, must have missed that the first time. Like I said, I just played enough to know how the character creation worked, which is actually quite a bit more detailed than Kingmaker. If you do want to play that, I do suggest it. It is a fun game. And like actual D&D, this can be turn-based or real-time. I prefer turn-based, just because it's the kind of game I had when I was a kid. But anyways, thank you for
accept your
helping
thanks.
me.
But my work is not yet done.
Who
My
are
name
you?
is Terendelev. I am the protector of the city.
Well, I should have made that more of a question instead of a demand. Are you really a dragon?
You don't believe me? Perhaps I should retake my true form and engulf this square with my ice breath to win your trust. Pay no mind to my current guise. I appear this way when I walk among the people. I would hamper the festivities if I tried to attend in my true form.
Yeah, that would really put a damper on things, wouldn't it?
I do not know yet, and that troubles me.
Oh,
I am not entirely sure what the demons did to you. This wound is no ordinary injury, and it was inflicted by no ordinary weapon. I have rid you of your pain and restored your strength, but only time will allow you to heal fully.
Can I go now?
Certainly, but be careful. I have managed to get you back on your feet, but I have not healed you fully. Alas, sooner or later, your pain will return. But do not be discouraged. You will recover, I promise you that. Tomorrow, come to the cathedral and say that you are expected by Terendelev, protector of Canabras. We will find a way to help you. But for now, put this out of your mind and enjoy the festival. They are all too rare in this time of war, and merriment is one of the best medicines.
She is not wrong. They always say laughter is the best medicine. That's what they're doing. But, yeah, in case you want to read this, I suggest pausing it and reading it, because I am not gonna stick around for all of it. I'm not gonna read it. It's too much reading. Sample the special festival drink. That sounds like a great idea. We did follow the god of alcohol, which was a great idea. Definitely won't have any impact on Cole's liver. This is the longest saving screen I've ever seen. Oh, there we go. So this is our Smilodon. You guys can pick a name for him in the comments. Or maybe I'll throw up a poll. So, most of these guys... Oh, jeez. Yeah, I already know all this.
Move out.
Oh, I don't think it carried over my settings. That's a big problem with these games. If you don't fix it... Oh, no, it did. So, if you do plan on playing this game for yourself, I do suggest turning this down, because it is set automatically for constantly, which gets really annoying really, really fast.
Head on.
Yeah, this is just occasionally, and he's doing it. Oh, did the Smilodon level up? What's going on here? Or Mastodon, sorry. Yeah, no, I chose Mastodon, not Smilodon. Why does he only have 1 health? That's not good. That's not good at all. What? Jeez. I don't know if we can change this. So, I take back what I said about finding a name for him in the comments. Let's call him Stomper. It's a great name, and he was born the 5th month. I don't know my month. The 10th day of the 5th month. And this is Stomper. He's our baby now. He only has 6 health. Jeez, how much health do I have? 16. Alright, that's decent. Let's get a drink. Yes. Everybody loves drinking when somebody else is paying for it. But let's check out what we have equipped to start with. Alright, so we don't have our weapons. They did take those. Oh, lucky bracers. That is actually quite, well, lucky. And scale mail. So for those of you who don't know anything about D&D, Pathfinder, and other notable tabletops, there are 6 main categories that you put your skill points into: strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. Most people would know Fallout as like an idea. Strength obviously increases how hard you hit. Dexterity is how fast you are, and ranged attacks, and I guess some spells. It also, along with Constitution, increases your AC or armor class, which the higher your armor class, the higher somebody has to roll to hit you. Constitution also, the higher your constitution, the more the bonus health points you get every time you level up. Intelligence is not required for a martial class, and 10 is average human level. Everything else, everything below 10 means that you're worse at it than an average human. Everything above 10 means you're great at it. Most things cap at 20. Except for gods. Gods can go up to 30. Or at least that's how I remember it. I haven't really played D&D in a while. And I don't know hardly anything about Pathfinder. Let's see here. What else is there to do? Those are all people we can talk to, I think. There should be a journal. There we go. So we can we have to throw darts at a target and hit a mannequin. Anybody see any darts or a mannequin? Ah, here's a mannequin. Wait, yeah, whatever. Well, I guess that's not the target. Alright, let's punch a mannequin. Woo! He's not wanting to punch. I guess... Oh, there we go. Right in the kisser. Bam, pow. Right in the... Whoa. What? This probably isn't good.
Crusader gods, behold Iomane, you poor imposter. Your city will fall to me. Your followers will feed my hunger.
That's not good. Oh crap, they are... We don't have weapons to fight back with. The only class that's good without weapons would be a monk. And only some monks. Fuck, that... really hope I don't get demonetized for that. My first channel. Really don't want to get demonetized or... Ooh. This should be cool. That's not good. That's less than ideal.
Discari's here. Discari himself. Blimey! One minute we had a dragon, the next, bam, she was gone. What are you gonna do? Fight or flee? If fleeing's your plan, let me help you out. I've got a scroll here with a good protective spell.
I've seen you somewhere before.
You owe me your life. I'm the one who found you outside the walls and brought you inside to be healed. I see they patched you up. Good thing they did it before the attack, or else you'd have been done for.
Who is
Got a
Descari?
good drubbing around the head, brother.
Wait, that was the wrong
Discari's a demon
accent.
lord.
I'm
The most fearsome
copying
enemy
him
of all
now.
crusaders and all living things, come to think of it.
Demon lords are insanely powerful demons. What's the situation in the city?
Who knows? Everything's on fire, crashing down around our ears. The place is crawling with demons. Looks like a whole army attacked the city. We're sitting ducks.
Care to lend me a weapon? I'll try and fight the demons.
Sure thing. Here, take this. Best crossbow I've got. The person who made it said it could pierce the hide of a demon lord even.
You see, I am a guy who can smack things real good, and
Good
you
luck.
give me a
Try not to get
crossbow?
eaten now.
This guy's gonna get us dead. This is... This isn't a good... Bad things are gonna happen to us.
A mortal gnat's snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts.
Oh shit, I actually shot him with it.
Behold, Iomade. Behold the death I saw.
That's not good. So that's all less than ideal. That fight with the dragon was kind of anticlimactic. Silver dragons are supposed to be strong. Oh, where's my tea? Tea. Best drink known to man.
The silver dragon, Terendelev, the defender of Canabras, fell in battle. Hardly surprising, as she had to fight the demon lord Discari himself. He willed the land to part and swallow all who dared to stand in his way. But the war was still far from over.
So, I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys. I have zero clue as to what any of this is. I not familiar with the demon lords or any of that of Pathfinder. I play D&D mostly, and even then, the only gods I can call up, like from memory, are Bahamut and Tiamat. And I guess Titania technically, but like, she doesn't. Does she count as a god?
Onwards!
Yeah, what he said. Hey, there's a people.
Holy mother of...
A small woman with messy brown hair winces in pain, uttering a stream of curses through clenched teeth. She is pinned to the ground by a couple of weighty boulders.
Hey, stay with me. You actually got pretty lucky. You fell down into a black hole. But at least you're not on your own. You've got a great companion.
The young woman in
Everything's
night.
going to be just fine.
Fine.
Tell me
I
something.
guess I
Can
won't
you feel
read
your
anymore.
legs?
Y'all could read yourselves. Everybody keeps interrupting
I
me.
feel him all right. Wouldn't say no to a little less feeling in him. My ankle's killing me, but my back seems to still be in one piece. My head, too.
That's all that matters. Now, we're going to... Hey! Fancy meeting you down here. You're the one that Terendelev healed today, right? You aren't injured, are you? Will you help me get her out from under the boulders?
I am a strong boy. Well, okay. So how this works is that is the skill check. We add my skills that I already have. I'll show them to you later, because I guess I did kind of skip over that part. But the so they add what I already have, which the highest thing here that I have is athletics, to what is essentially a roll of the dice. And if that roll is higher than this, then I succeed. Let's see how my athletics fares. I did it! Yay. Summoning all your strength, you managed to lift the rocks up enough to free the wounded woman from the rubble.
Damn it all. I think it's broken. Oh well, I've had worse. I'll just make myself a splint out of something. Thanks for the help. I wouldn't have lasted long on my own stuck under there. I'm Anevia Tirevade, of the Eagle Watch. I was overseeing security at the festival square. I thought maybe spies or demon worshippers might have something nasty planned. What actually happened, though, now that I did not see coming. I don't think anyone could have been prepared for that.
That's not a good...
Well, I'm
yeah,
Sela,
what happened was not
Paladin
good.
by the grace of Iomade. I crossed the whole continent to come to Mendev and fight demons. And well, I've been fighting for a while now.
If anybody wants to educate me on any of the Pathfinder gods and stuff, that would be great. Yeah.
I don't even want to think what might be happening up there in the city. Canabres has lost the protection of Terendelev, and of the Wardstone too, looks like. It's a relic without equal. It was placed here personally by Iomede's herald, with the goddess's blessing. I really wanted to go see it, to pray before it. But there's no point worrying about a stone when there are people dying in the streets.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, things are looking grim enough, but don't lose heart. Wardstone or no, dragon or no, Canabres will never give in. Simple as. Well, we've introduced ourselves. What about you?
My name's Colt now. I am a traveler, and I just wound up here by
Call me
chance.
superstitious if you want, or maybe cynical. But I just don't believe in chance or coincidences.
Yeah, well, I don't believe in fate.
How many stories around the tavern table have started with those very words?
Right enough. I have this habit, see, anytime somebody starts yakking about blind chance, it always turns out that the thing was as far from a quirk of fate as you could want. Sorry, don't take it personal, like.
Yeah, I totally get it.
Now then, I'll hobble my way out of here somehow. The city ain't far, only 30 paces or so. That's if you're going straight up, of course. I'm afraid we're gonna have to go the long way round.
And I don't even have a good whacking
To
stick.
summarize, there are 3 of us, with 5 working legs, 3 pairs of decent hands, 2 clear heads, and 1 made of wood. That's mine. Underground monsters beware! Anevia, you stay behind us. You're in no fit state to fight. If we do come up against anything, the 2 of us will try to manage on our own first. Well, onward! May the good deities lead us back to the open sky soon.
She totally forgot about Stompy. What a buzzkill. Alright. So we got... Yeah. Oh, that works better. Containers? Oh, please. Yes. That is us. Alright. Now we can actually have a weapon that we can use. Let's see here. Cold iron, longsword. Cold iron, I don't know if any of you know this, but in old stories, cold iron was actually very dangerous to the Fae. Yeah. And it seems to be slightly more dangerous. Oh, no, it's just cold iron. Let's see here. Yeah, it's about as dangerous as the flail, which I am not gonna use because it's not quite as good. And, of course, a shield. Though I plan on getting us a hammer, like, as soon as possible. Do we have a cape? I do. Look at it. Now we look beautiful.
Let's
All right.
move already.
What he said. More loot. That's not good.
Who's there?
Oh, the fine apparel of this young... I'm gonna read the long ones, but you guys can read the short ones that happen in between, just because I don't like getting interrupted. The fine apparel of this young half-elf woman is torn and stained with blood, dust, and dirt. However, she holds herself with such dignity that you would be forgiven for thinking you were at a high social party, and not in the dank catacombs under the city. Her fingers grip her rapier hilt with confidence, ready to draw it at a moment's notice. I have a feeling she's a bard. At her feet lies a dead body, so mutilated that at first glance it's hard to tell if it's animal or human.
Relax, friend. We're not demons or cultists. Don't poke my eye out with that thing, all right? We fell down here during the attack. I'm Sela, that's Anevia, and this is our new friend. We're looking for a way back to the surface.
Cold.
Really? I'm so ever glad to hear it. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Camellia. I was also in the square when... I can scarcely believe it. How did all those demons get into the city? I thought, naively it now seems, that the Wardstone protected us from attack. And Terendelev, I can't wrap my head around it.
Not many could be here. You know what? I'm done with the voice. Not many could survive a strike from a demon lord. Not even Terendelev.
I can't argue with that. We're fortunate to be alive, albeit underground.
Yeah.
Discari himself has come to Canabras. There's no mistaking that ugly mug. Terendelev tried to fight him, but what could she do against a near deity? Even the Wardstone was no help. Our city used to be protected by powerful forces, but now...
We've seen how powerless they truly are. Henceforth, we shall have no one but ourselves to rely on, I suppose.
What happened to this poor man? Who is he?
I don't know. He must have been in the square when disaster struck. I tried to revive him, but he was already dead, sadly.
I guess nobody in the party knows Revivify.
Didn't get these wounds from the fall. Be on your guard. Whatever killed him likely hasn't gone far.
Hang on. I think I know him. His name's Aravashniel, the egghead from the library. He was a good lad, even if he was kind of stuck up.
I'm not laughing
May
at the
his
dead
soul
man. I'm
rest in
laughing at the
peace.
fact that I can do this. Do you want to join us?
Survivors should stick together. It's only sensible. Who knows what else could be prowling about in these caves? Who am I?
Yeah.
Just an ordinary citizen who decided to take a stroll through the square on the day of the festival. But that's not what you wish to know, is it? You most likely wish to know whether I'll be a burden should you ask me to join your group. No need to worry about that. I can assure you that I am skilled with a rapier, and I also possess some knowledge of magic.
Yep, she seems to be a bard.
That's right. It would be the height of foolishness to survive a demon attack only to perish under a pile of rubble.
Let's see if this poor bloke has anything useful on him. Not to sound like a heartless brigand or nothing, but we kinda need all the supplies we can get right now.
She is correct. Your command is ability to cure light wounds. Awesome. He has a single dagger that's worse than... Yeah, that's totally
Save the last
worth
one for
looting
me.
a dead man. Jesus. Yeah. Alright. Nope, turn-based, please. I prefer... this isn't turn-based! This isn't turn-based!
All this waiting bores me.
How do I don't... Why is everybody in front of me? I want to be up front.
None shall escape!
Is it turn-based now? Nope. Cool. Gee, why?
Everyone is
Or
mortal
maybe
in
it
this
is,
world,
the...
especially when I'm around.
I like that, that's fun. But, yeah, in the last one... This is not turn-based, and it makes me... like I said, I prefer turn-based games. I'll...
Cut them to pieces! Let's hear you cry!
I want... Oh, hey, I can check everybody's initiatives. Wow. So in turn-based, or at least D&D initiatives, like the higher your initiative, the higher up you go when you fight. Uh, Jesus, Stomper's fast. Like I would, and the higher your dexterity, the higher your modifier. My modifier was 1 because I have a 12 in dexterity. Stomper over here is really, really fast. It may be turn-based, and I just have no control over the... Oh, no, I failed to skin that thing. No control over what's going on.
Follow.
No, I can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere.
You struggle to make out the man's features in the gloom. As soon as he steps into the circle of light, however, you realize that you have never encountered a creature like this before. The stranger looks like a work of a vivisectionist who attempted to stitch together a lizard and a man. The man notices you and freezes. The curling horn protruding from his head casts a malevolent shadow on the cave wall.
Lan, did you find it? Who is that?
The woman looks just as strange as her companion, like a cross between a cat and a spider. When she catches sight of you, she immediately drops into a fighting stance. Her movement reveals the lethal grace of a wild predator.
The do-gooders here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait, they might know what's going on up there.
Demons are laying waste,
As
yeah.
bad as you say, then we all have to hurry.
Ah,
He
that's
didn't
probably a
come
good
from
idea.
the direction of the shield maze. Damn it. I couldn't care less about what's happening on the surface, but the maze.
I realize that you guys have your own troubles, but we need to be in Canabres. People are dying up there. Please, show us the way out.
Are you sure?
Tieflings are the descendants of people who sullied themselves by mating with demons. Our ancestors would never sink that low. We are the underground crusaders, the children of the Crusades' finest.
Sadly, underground crusaders is a bit of a mouthful, so people usually just call us mongrels.
That's
You just love
accurate
repeating
description.
that, don't you, Lan? Mongrels. That's what the Uplanders call us. But we call ourselves Neathers.
No matter what you call us, it's not gonna stop our horns, hooves, or tails from growing.
I've never heard of you before.
Canabres, they're called mongrels. People say that they come up to the surface at night and eat anyone foolish enough to wander alone after midnight.
That's dumb.
To tell you the truth, I thought you guys were just a tale to tell kids at night.
It's kind of racist.
That's human gratitude for you. Our forefathers suffered the consequences of demonic corruption, all to protect Mendev and Golarion. And for what? So we could become monsters used to frighten children.
Wow, that's kind of racist.
Every mongrel has their own take on it. Our chief, for example, thinks of us as something like a reserve military force. He thinks we're standing by until the moment we're needed, and when we emerge on the surface and save the day, all the people will see how good we are, and they'll love us for it. Yeah, he leaves that last part out when he talks about it, of course, but it's easy enough to read between the lines.
If only it were that easy. Also, that's messed up. They sent these people to fight demons, and basically, when they became disfigured from the demon version of radiation, they were like, nope, you get to live underground now. That's messed up.
This is the hall where we remember the glory of our forebears.
Jeez.
Sorry about the mess. It doesn't usually look like this, trust me. Sometimes we even wipe the dust off the exhibits.
Ooh, wow.
This is where the relics of the first Crusaders are displayed. Our lives are short. Our glories are quickly forgotten. But this place helps us to remember that we are just as worthy as anyone else. And that our lives are not lived in vain.
The first Crusaders? You've been down here that long? That's crazy.
That's
none of your bit.
We're looking for a holy sword. It was here, in the center, sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold.
They've been down here long enough to make legends about Jesus.
Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there. They're not fighters. And Saul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the underground crusaders to take up arms. If we get the holy sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
Seems like a good idea.
It's a fool's errand. None of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone.
Maybe
It's
we'll be
not
able
an
to hold the sword.
ordinary weapon. It's made from righteous heavenly flame and will burn anyone who touches it. Do you think you're special, Lan?
I think we're special. You can read that. I
I'll
don't.
pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter. An angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle. Speaking of which, you're still here, Wendu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
Maze? Does it really lead to the surface?
There are other ways up, but they are far from here. And after the earthquakes, there's a good chance they've collapsed. But the maze... There's a legend among our people that when the walls of the maze fall, that will be a signal for us, the underground crusaders, that the time has come to go up to the surface and fight the demons in the final confrontation.
This first episode is going to be a lot
Until
of
then, the people say
exposition.
the maze is shielding us from taking rash actions. I'm the only one in our whole tribe to have been in the maze. And even I don't know if it's true. But the further I went in the maze, the fresher the air became. That means that it really must lead to the surface.
When the ceiling and walls started shaking, the young ones in our tribe lost their heads. They figured the maze was going to collapse, so it was time to go up to the surface. They grabbed whatever weapons were on hand and ran off toward the maze. They think the maze is no longer a danger to them. They've been listening to Wendwog too much.
Don't try to blame this on me. Yes, I told them that our people are capable of making our way through the maze. In the future. But I always told them to wait until I had made a map of all the maze's dangers. I warned them 100 times.
Oh, you probably won't have to be able to read that.
But it was no use. My words just went in one ear and out the other.
As it so often does with children. A sword of holy flame? How did it wind up down here?
It came here with its owner. A long time ago. 50,000 gongs to be precise.
What the hell's a gong?
70 years ago, in Uplander time.
Okay, I see. That makes sense to my brain.
50,000 gongs ago, our forebears found a dead angel here, along with the bodies of his comrades. The tribe gave them a dignified burial, and they were laid to rest with their weapons. But the flaming angelic sword was stuck in a rock, and no one was able to pull it out. It burned to the touch, like real fire. So the rock was placed over the angel's grave. It should be here somewhere.
Maybe the angel will dig himself out and find the sword for us. That might be our best shot in this chaos.
That sounds like a great plan. Oh.
Lan,
as much
Watch
as...
your tongue.
I'm gonna have to save, and that'll be the end of the episode for today. I'll pick it back up tomorrow. I'll have to save after we finish this conversation, because sadly, PlayStation doesn't let you record for more than an hour, which is dumb.
Thanks. An extra pair of eyes
stupid.
can only help. The sword will be easy enough to spot. It looks, sorty. Help us, and in return, we'll get you out of here.
That's a perfect description of a sword right
Now
there.
we're talking. Let's get to work. It's a good thing we all bumped into each other, isn't it?
It sure is.
What, you want to find the sword quickly so the underground monsters bring you back to the surface? So be it.
What? You guys seem great. But I think that will be the end for today. It was great to have you all here with me. And I would like to save now. Thank you. And I will try to update, or, well, not update. I will try to get more videos out soon. Starting next week, definitely, I will be doing it, making videos anywhere from 3 to 5 times a week. But until then, this has been Mooman, or James, however you want to call me. And this is my first video. Thank you all for watching.